everybody. Welcome, welcome. This is the Business Toolbox edition, and we are in this edition trying to make sure that we bring you key business knowledge, information, and share experiences that other people can learn from, people who've walked that road, people who've made certain mistakes, people who've done certain things, and so we don't have to do it again. So let's find new ways of doing old things, or maybe learn new ways of starting new businesses. I would like to thank everybody who's been watching Unplugged live or even the replay. I got feedback from people who've been watching, and I thank you so much for your questions. I thank you for your comments. I mean, because of you, that we're looking a little sharper and brighter, and we're trying to make sure that we pay attention to your comments to us. There you are, finally.
Thank God. Thank God. Jesus. Thank you. Close the door for me. Jesus, thank God.
Yes. I knew you were going
God.
to make it, because I just told everybody that you're very tenacious.
Oh, I'm so sorry, ma. The network, oh God.
It's amazing. And today we actually prayed about
sorry,
the network.
Everyone. It's not intentional. I've been here waiting. I've been online since morning. You get it?
Yes.
But network has its own. These are the things now. In business, you give up.
You
want to do this and you want to do that, and it's not working. You keep pushing. That's just
keep pushing.
That's part of it.
Critical lesson number 1: keep pushing.
Keep pushing. It's not easy. It's not always the way you think. It doesn't work the way you want it. This is not the way I want it, but it's not work. It's not work my way. So we always have plan B, because I was like, okay, let me use my laptop. Let me use this and all that. So I'm trying all that in the office, but thank God this pulled through. Oh, thank God. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm here.
Well, great to see you. Well, everybody, this is the face of Ifeoma Egbuonu. She's my most recent friend. Now, this is somebody that I look for, and we're talking about networks.
Mm-hmm.
She's somebody I admired. I heard about the things that she said she's been doing in Port Harcourt. This is even before I knew about the Garden City. I didn't know that you also ran the Garden City amusement park. But I heard about the mental maths competition. I heard about the
spelling bee.
Was it spelling bee? Yes, the spelling bee. And I was extremely, excited. I said, I want to meet people like this. I want to meet people who want to push the barriers forward. So welcome.
Thank
So
you.
I don't know if it's been mutual admiration, but for me it has been great admiration until we met early this year. That is when we finally met.
Yeah.
It's great, So I knew I wanted to have someone like you on my network, because I wanted to have somebody who could always sharpen. You have to hang out with people who are better than you, people who can bring something else to the table. That is how I think,
And that's how it should be.
Yes, And I think you're a master networker yourself. So could you just tell us, I know in our previous conversations, you said neither you nor your husband come from River State. So what brought you here?
Marriage.
Okay.
My husband has been here though. Yes, my husband has been here. So I was born in Anambra State, Onitsha precisely. So my parents live in Onitsha, but then when I got married, I have to join my husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So marriage brought me to River State. Yeah.
Okay. Was it? How was it? How was it? Because I know changing environments can be a little bit disconcerting for us sometimes.
Yeah. For me, I was in school.
Okay.
I was in UNN. Then my husband was like, he doesn't like distant marriage or something. So I have to do another jump again to come back to Port Harcourt. So I came in here. I entered school. So I was in school. So for me, it wasn't much because I was busy in between having babies and all that. So that's it. It was not easy, but then we thank God.
Well, guys, this business Amazon has 5 babies. Don't ask me how she did it. Just go to her page and ask her how she did it because I don't know how she did it. You know. But in this time, you've built up a really tight network of friends and business associates. So, if you were to advise a new entrepreneur or somebody who's working in the corporate sector how to build a business, like three things that they have to do to build a business, what would you say those key three things are?
Yeah, it depends. Business is an individual thing. Number one, if you're working in a company or in a private sector, wherever, I want to, quit to go and set up your business. I think first of all, you need to look for what you have passion for. You need to look for what you will have passion for. Why did I say that? Because business, everybody wants to be, be independent and all that, be the boss, the masters and all that. And maybe you see people like Dangote or people that are making it, you think it's easy. So it's not easy. So that's why you have to start with, you have to start with what you have passion for. Do you get? So, but because along the line, yes, it's not the way it is. There must be those, hiccups and things that you didn't see from the first day. So when you get there, you have to know how to, it's either you are angry or you're like, okay, because I love this, that's why I'm here. So let me just keep doing it. But if you don't have, if you're going into a business because of money you see your neighbor is doing, or your friend is cashing out somewhere, man, you have started, you already failed before you start. Because for me, it's my passion that is driving me. So when I get to those tough stages and all that, I will like, so what do I do? So if I do like this, that means I'm not doing what I need to do. I mean, my mind is no more there. I'm pursuing this. So I need to keep my passion, my vision straight to make sure I get to that, destination or to that which I'm looking for. So number one is a passion.
Yeah.
Number one is the ability to be creative. Like you said, think upside down. Yeah. Now, if you don't think upside down, you want to go in business, you quit your job, your monthly pay salary job, because every month you must get something, whether sun or rain, there must be something. Then when you go into business and you're not creative, you want to copy your neighbor, you want to copy your friends, you want to go to Instagram and copy people there, then just be ready because you won't go far, you won't do much. Because until that person puts one, you join. If the person did not add anything, you are there. So number two, you must be creative. Then number three, you must be determined.
Okay.
It has to, because a whole lot happen in the business sector, a whole lot, even in the family front, everything. You must be strong-willed as a person. You must know what you want, define what you want, be sure of what you want. Even though you're not sure, but your eye is somewhere, your goal is somewhere, you're putting, you're focusing on something. So when all the storms and the distractions will come by your side, like me, I always say, I will sit down, I will think, I'll say, okay, this is not easy. I thought it's like this, so it's not. So what do I do? I was okay. Let me see, because I know at the end it will work. Yeah. So it must be what focus. So these are the three things. Your passion, you have to be creative in your thinking, and what
you have to be
focus.
Determined.
Yeah.
You have to be determined. One of our guests here said networking is about knowing more people. I'd like to know what you think about that. Is it about knowing more people or knowing the right people? And who are the right people?
Okay, for me, knowing more people is one of it. But the major, it depends on your focus, depends on your network. Network is not everybody. There's so many networks everywhere. Maybe from your church, from your community, from your neighborhood, and all that. Then what kind of business are you going in for? What do you want to do? Do you get? So when you have all that set up in your mind, because everything is a mindset. So you have to now choose how to network. But I must tell you, you must get started, because when you start selecting people that you want to network with, you may not get there. Probably you want to select people that maybe MDs in the bank or Shell or wherever. You may not get those network, but start with people around you. Start with your community where you stay. And what do? You start imparting on those people's lives. You start giving out ideas. It must not be when people start giving out, think it's money. It shouldn't be money. You start talking to people. You start encouraging the young ones. Start talking to the youths, the children, the mothers. Start small. You're not doing it because you want to get money. Because I don't do it because I want to get money. I do it because I need to help. I see this thing is not going on well. I need to talk. Maybe this guy did not know what he or she is doing. So I need to put him or she, on the right direction and talk to him or her. Say, this thing you are doing shouldn't go. See, this is how you should do it. Do you understand? So when you are doing that, you are building your network. You are building your network. Those small people, those people that you don't even regard, those people you think that nobody will sell you. That the one will see you somewhere. Maybe after that phase will go. Maybe if you're not living in that community again, you're not living in that estate again and all that. Maybe along the line, 5 years coming or something, you pass or you see on the hold up on the traffic, like, I know this auntie, I know this brother. Those days we are there. He was doing this, he was doing that. That man was like, oh, really? That's fine. Oh, can I have his contact? Can I have a contact? That is it. So you don't build your network because you are looking for the best of the best, or you want to get connected to the rich. That's not how network build. You start your network for your neighborhood, for your community, for your church, and you just know people. You start impacting. If you need to correct someone, you correct someone. If you need to give advice, you give advice. If you need to, encourage, you encourage. If you need to give money, fine, very well, you do that. So by doing that, you are building your network. So you don't select.
Okay. So what I hear you saying is that you should start, when you're building network, you start where you are, from your community, probably from your family, especially a wider family, and then
your street.
Your motive is very important. Your street. Your motive is very important. Why you want to. Because sometimes people come up to me and it's clear that maybe they want money, they want to hang out with you for whatever they perceive that you are. So motive is very important, and you should be intentional. Don't be dismissive of anybody, because people you may be dismissive of now, maybe the people who will open the door for you later and speak on your behalf.
Simple.
Okay. Before you joined, I shared with our audience here that I believe that not just the MD is important, but even the security man, because he could close that door for you and there's nothing you can do. If it tells you MD is not around, there's nothing you can do, And if the boss's secretary or PA is also, and I'm not talking about bribery.
The cleaner.
Just be nice to people. Be polite.
Just be nice.
Yeah. Yes, be nice. And then also networking is not about asking people, happy Sunday, how is your Sunday? How are things going? And you disappear for 6 months and then come back. It's keeping in touch.
Keeping in touch with people. Encourage when there is need.
Yes. So I know that you do many, many, many things. And I believe my coach taught me this, and I believe that for every gift we have in life, that there are 4 streams of income that we can make from each gift. I don't want to ask you about the big one in the room yet. I'll save that for a little later. But are we born? You've done so many things. You've turned your hands to many things. Let me skip myself and then come back, because I know right now you've pivoted to cooking, right? Delicious homemade food. And when we spoke about this, you said to me that people told you, "Oh, how come what you're doing is different from what everybody else is doing?" People have a different response to you, in the things you do. And I know that right now I have that problem where I have so many people I know who are making food, right? How do you select? So what is the X factor that you have that make people want to get your food? What do you do? That's the X business gene. Yes.
Okay, now because of COVID, although before the COVID we do catering at the park, but we don't do home delivery, right? So we call us for your birthday parties or wedding and stuff like that. So that's what we do then. Then COVID just showed up, and I thought it's something of 1 month 2 months. I was at home.
That's what we all thought, yes.
I was surprised. Easter came, nothing. 27th May, all the activities. My God, I said, wow, is it how I'm going to stay? Me, I'm not a sit down person. No. So after 2 months, I was like, what's going on? Okay, this my food, catering food have to be put on hold and have to plan it in the other way around. First of all, I have to adopt. I'm from Anambra State, so I have to adopt. I said, okay, everybody's cooking because you go to internet, everybody's cooking food, everybody's making food and all that. I said, okay, how do I start? So okay, let me start from my place. I have to start from the name, Anambra Kitchen. I said, fine, Anambra Kitchen, what do we do? We're into soups. I know we can make rice, so we can do everything, but then Onugbo soup, Ora soup, salad soup, Ofaku with white rice, raisin. This
I'm
soup,
salivating.
apart from salad soup, all this soup I mentioned to you now, but Ofaku, there's a process. And I felt people may not have the strength to go to the market, buy banga, come and wash it off, select it, get the sauce and all that. You cannot jump it. There's a process. So I said, okay, fine. Let me start from there. Let me advertise it in that way. That will take all the stress from you. Those soups, because some of them don't get to do those soups because of those, stress. So just do egusi and ogbono. Most times, something very easy and fast. Beautiful. So these are things, afang soup and all that. These are people sharp. So I said, okay, let me start with this. Okay, because I don't want to be doing what every other person is doing, and I need to enter this market, and I need to think. I want to come with this area, from this area for me to enter the market. So I said, okay, now you don't cook onugbo soup. I can do it for you. Don't worry. I'll make sure I buy the ede, pound it, get the banga, do it, do the normal Anambra onugbo soup. Do even mash the onugbo by itself. Make sure that there's no bitter taste. So understand. So I told somebody, we're like, that's fine. Because the one I ate in one restaurant was not really it's not the Anambra thing. I said, sir, don't worry. We'll do it for you. And I gave that man like 2 liters and all that. It's okay. Can I have ofaku with okay, that you have rice? I said, okay, fine. I did ofaku to 2 liters and all that. And that was it. The man was like, it's nice. It tastes good. I love this, madam. Well done. In fact, these are the things we're talking about. Thank you so much.
So you gave them a slice of home.
Yes, do you get? So that was how I entered the market. During the Father's Day, I felt okay. I need to also break this Father's Day. I did a menu for the different packages. We have a dearest Father's Day. We have premium. We have native Father's Day tray. So the native one is where the ofe is all the soup, native soup, okwa, ofonugbo, salad. That's where those ones fall in. Then the premium is like small chops, prawns, and stuff like that. Then the dearest father is like normal chicken, rice, and all. So I have to sit down. It took me time. I didn't sleep until 4 a.m. because the idea came late. We came on Monday evening. And Sunday is already Father's Day.
Father's Day was on Sunday. Yes.
Sunday. Do you get? So I said, if I don't finish this stuff, cost it, know how much each tray will go for and all that. Then Tuesday morning, I will start again. Then before I will do the design and no. I said, no problem. I have to walk through. Thank God my daughter too. She was up with me. So put it up. We do calculate, if I have to call some people that night, how much, do you remember how much they sell this? The prawn is like how much? So we do all that, get all the, so we can put our, bills. So the next day we hit up the design. Then that day evening, I said posting it. And thank God, it pulled through. By God's grace, God helped us. It pulled through.
So what I hear you say is that you did your research. You actually focused on what would be unique, what I'll call your unique selling points, starting from their number.
Points, yes.
So the authenticity of the food.
Exactly.
So that would help people actually decide, okay, do I want an Anambra style cooking? And if I want an Anambra style cooking, is this woman just going to go and buy banga sauce, or is she going to pound it? Banga sauce is good. I'm not.
I know. Yeah, no, it's fine.
There's a difference in the taste with the one that you pick, you boil, you pound, and then you start extracting the oil.
Washing off.
washing it off.
I will
Yes.
send you one picture. I video all my process most times, so I will send you the pictures after now.
Okay.
So
You
tell
see,
you it is real.
it is real.
I
I'm an
do all
ethnic
that.
woman, so I know that we do. That is what we do. That is what we do. Even
Exactly.
the pyong pyong. My mother used to tell me, wash it until you can drink the water. You know.
I
So
get.
by the time you cut it, we will wash it and wash it and
Yeah,
wash it. Those are the things that make
yeah,
people feel,
beautiful.
yeah, this is authentic. So that is another way in
Yeah,
which people can differentiate themselves in this time when you have
from the
many, yeah, from everybody else.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Nothing is new actually. It's just for you to come up and make sure you add your own creativity.
Yes.
Try to be different. Like me, I always try to be different. I don't like because this A is doing. I know I don't like it. Even in my work, like for instance, my spelling bee. Sorry, asked by team each time we want to do spelling bee. I will say, Chinedu, Uche, we need to do something now. We can't be doing this. We did this. They said, no, Mama, we did this last year now. It's okay. I said, it's not okay. We need to come up with something. You go and take IT. They said, Madam, don't worry, it's fine. I said, don't worry, I already have an idea. We'll do it this way. I said, let us be leading, let them people copy. I don't have problem, but I must not do the same. It is me. So I like that is me. I don't do the same thing, except I'm not aware. But no. I'm always aware by God's grace.
By God's grace.
I'm always by God's grace.
So would you say for the business, because I'm trying to, for us in our conversation, we're extracting tips for the entrepreneur and also for the person in the corporate sector, that it's good to have creative dissatisfaction. I think a creative person is the person who is never satisfied with, just because you've done something one way and it's worked, you want to just keep doing that. That's safe.
No,
that's not creative. Creative is wild. Creative is taking a risk. Yes, it's wild.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Taking a risk.
Risk, yes. It might fail
because most times you won't know. Because exactly, most times you won't know the end, but you just the thought will just flash your mind like this. You were like, oh, that is good, without even thinking deep, and you just jump into it because you want to be different, want to do something new. Probably along the line it will not work. So these are the things. You take the risk and shoulder it and move on. You don't make you go back.
Yes.
You don't make you, start crying. You can maybe just feel some, shed your tears if you want. Depends on how much is involved. Yes, depends on how much is involved. But the point I'm making is that you don't go and sleep.
True.
The future will always be better. You always have a better future. Always. Just keep your mind very, very focused.
There's some young people who have asked me this. Well, they come to me and tell me stories like, and I'm sure this is the truth, that their families, nobody wants to help them, or maybe their parents don't have money and stuff like that. And I don't know why they tell me that. Maybe they tell me because, I'm sure they tell you too. Maybe they tell me because they think you're going to give out money. But I also came from a family. My parents were civil servants, so there was not much cash on the table. You understand? And the civil servants in the 50s and 60s.
Oh,
those days, yes, there was not much cash on the table. And my father told me, you know what? As we're paying for you, this is our legacy to you. We pay for you to go to the schools we can afford. After that, you know what? Take your degree and use it and do something. So what would you say to people who say, oh, can you help me do something? Can you help me? Can you give me cash? Because I tell you, Ifeoma, nobody put cash on the table for me. No. Until they saw an idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, number one, I think I'll start from our system here. It's not too good. Why did I say that? Everybody focus on certificate in Nigeria. Whether you can defend it or you cannot defend it. Everything is, you go and do degree, get a certificate before you can be employed and all that. But I know in Europe, Germany precisely, I don't know they do it. I'm talking about the one I know. They get to do secondary school. After your high school, secondary school, We call it in Nigeria secondary school, right? You have to go and learn skills. I was in Germany sometime, and I was the hotel I was in. If now Igbo girl, they do cleaner. I was watching. If you see the way she was doing the cleaning my room and all that, hey God. So I was like, all the places I've been visiting, I'm not seeing our Igbo people, our blacks, they're doing all these small jobs. So what is happening? That means they value it. They're not seeing it as a cleaner. It's a professional job. But here, want to go and learn something. Say, it's not, I know they'll be doing big guy. I can't learn hard work. I can't learn skills. Meanwhile, I didn't go to school. Do you get? Then the ones you can do, you cannot do it. So that's the problem. So if our system is the way that although that I think they're about to do it now, because my children, I can hear they're doing a lot of things in their secondary school and all that. If that can come to play in Nigeria, to help everybody to go and learn skills. So all this, give me 1 naira, give me 2 naira, give me that naira will not come, because by the time you know that you can barb, you can make hair, you can cook, you can, do weave on and all that. You can be a cleaner and call it a job. Be happy doing it. You will know that you go and get a job. You get all these jobs are everywhere. You can get it. Do you get what I'm saying now? So that's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem we're having in Nigeria, because we don't have such, set out. So people are always, if I'm not a graduate, I have to look for somebody that will give me money, maybe to start up a business that you don't even know how it runs and all that, or give me money to be eating and all that, which is not nice. So it's our system that is not well formed. That's what I can say. But we need to start thinking about it now. It's still early because our kids are still coming up. So many people are still coming up. Learn something. Learn a skill is important. So you can come and clean car, make shoes, repair shoes, do this, do that. A lot of people can be doing that. So you don't even need to ask anybody, because once you're busy, you're washing this car, you need to go and wash the next car, you need to go and make hair, you need to go and cook for someone. Before you do all that, you're having money. You don't need to ask for money.
Absolutely. Yes, so and we can scale these bands up, because when you look at people like Christian Louboutin, who makes these red bottom shoes that almost all of us want to wear. Well, I can't wear those ones now because I can't wear them anymore. But they're beautiful shoes, and other people who make shoes, Tory Burch, nobody asks them which university did you go to. You understand? People just look at the craft and say, "Wow, I want that." So we have to start elevating it to that level.
That level, that's it. Make it as an after your secondary school, you go and learn a skill. After that, you can go to university. But our focus there is an university certificate. So so when you don't have money, you feel you can't achieve anything in life since you did not go to school. For some people also know what to do, but majority don't know what to do. So the government should come in and let this be, set it up so they can see a particular place they can go and learn too. Individual to private sector to everybody can do different everywhere. To go to China, those people, I don't know if they have degrees or all the China people, but there's nothing they cannot do.
I don't know.
There is nothing they cannot do. Every day they're sending me WhatsApp. We have this, we have that, we do this, we do that, and they're small boys.
You're right. So we need to elevate, and then maybe look at how we can infuse business training and business knowledge into skills acquisition, not just go and learn how to do hair. Learn how to do hair and make money out of it.
Monetize it.
Yes, monetize it. Yes. So let's go to this upside down thinking. This going against the tide. This thinking and acting out of the box. What does it mean to you? Because you embody it to me.
Yeah, for me, that's the way I think I was wired. I always want to do something different. I don't like doing what others are doing. I like to do my thing. That's why I feel comfortable. I like doing my thing. Yeah, your thing is good. Whatever you're doing is beautiful, fine. I don't have problem with that. But if I have to do it, I have to do it this way. So upside thinking has been there for me. I don't really think normal sometimes. I think the other way around, because I want to be in my space and do my thing. I don't like competition. I don't like tension. Let me put it that way. I don't like tension. Because when you are copying people, you don't think, you don't look, I want to be different. This is my Anambra kitchen. Some people say, Ifeoma, won't the name limit you? I said, yeah, if I look at the other website, yeah, it's actually, yeah, people think I only do soups and all that. I said, but that name is also going to trend me.
Absolutely.
I want to trend with the name. So when you look at it the other way, look at it this way. So what do I need to do? I don't need to do only soup. I need to make sure I get customers that I can do other services, showcase other things Anambra Kitchen can do, not just the soup. So if I say Anambra Kitchen and I keep doing soup, then it will limit me. But if I say Anambra Kitchen and I do other menu, I do other things, other delicacies and all that, then when you go to the page, it's true, they're not really doing only soup, they do a lot of things. So that is it. So I know I don't like things to define myself. I define things by myself.
And that is fantastic upside down thinking. You don't wait for your environment to define you. You take charge. You take charge of it. So an amusement park in the heart of Lagos, in the heart of Port Harcourt. Sorry, I said Lagos. The heart of Port Harcourt. How on earth did that idea come to you? How? One girl, one young lady decides she's going to set up an amusement park. How?
Yes, actually, I love kids. Let me put it this way. My passion for children, probably maybe because the way I grew up, the way I was, my growing up, I think actually influenced me, because I did not go to amusement park, but I don't, I have this experience I had when I was growing up. So each time I remember it, I said, I don't want people to have that kind of experience. Do you get? So yeah. I love children. I love taking care of children. I don't want them to cry. I want them to be fine. I want them to have good time, because adults, when I was much younger, I keep seeing adults, they want to have fun. They can go to club. They will use their money. They'll be spending. Nobody will question them. But the kids, they'll say, stay here. Lock up. Stay in the room. Stay here. So, and I still grew up and the same thing is still happening. I said, I don't understand. When will this change? So, back days, like I said before, I have my children, about 2 of them when I was in university. It was not easy, although there was strike in between and all that. So after that, sometimes I don't get to, go into the lecture room, because of my baby. Sometimes I go, some lecturers like it, some lecturer doesn't allow me. So that's fine. So after all that experience, I say, wow, what do I do? This is not easy. And is it what mothers, pass through to
Absolutely.
Take care of their children? And then in Port Harcourt, there was no creche, no, daycare, but you will see pre-nursery, because I will see pre-nursery, but that baby, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, I can assure you, I went round. But they can take a year plus, 2 months and all that. So I told my husband, when I was almost doing my project, after my project, I told my husband, like, I'm not going to work anywhere. I'm going to open I'm going to open a daycare. I want to take care of children. So he was like, really? I said, yes. Do you know what I passed through going to school, coming back? It's not easy. I don't want mothers to pass through the same thing. Let me start, put up a place for them to, I will stay. I will take care of them. Let me go to work. I'll make their money. I'll be fine. Let me stay with the children. Also, because I don't want children to be abused. I don't like all this story. I don't like it. So I said, let me stay with them, train some people and work with them. I'm fine. That is me. So he said, okay. I was lucky. He said, okay. Then after my school, my project, that was 2005. Then my project, finally exams and all that. So he said, okay, well, he's going to Germany, that I will join him. Let's go and see how they do it. And if I can have 1 or 2 weeks workshop and all that. So that's fine. So I travel with him. Getting there, I found out that, Nigeria is actually sleeping. We're still sleeping. We're not waking up. We're sleeping. We're behind. Because even the way education is wired here is different. You will see a school, your child is 3 years, they are beating the child not, if the child is not reading, you must read. You must know how to read. And over there, the child is having fun. I said, this is what I'm saying. I don't even know how Nigerians are doing it. Look at the way a child should grow up. Why are they doing us this way? Why are they always limiting our children? Tomorrow they want them to be better. For me, education foundation starts from now, as in 3 months, 4 months, 1 year. If you don't, whatever you cannot do with your child from that 0 to primary school, forget it. It's as simple as that. Because by secondary school, he or she has developed one mindset that will be talking to him or her, thinking the way he or she wants to be wired and how to want to look, put and all that. So I know that. So after that, we came back. I told my husband, hey God, Nigeria is still backward and there's a whole lot to do. And if I asked him this question, I hope our leaders did come here and go. They don't know, they come here and go and nobody's changing anything, because it pains me that people have been coming outside, traveling around, and we're still where we are. So I couldn't understand it. I keep asking questions. What happened? Why are we here? What is going on? No answer. So I first of all set up a crèche. Some people were like, okay. When I went to register the crèche, I put up home daycare. We do daycare, strictly daycare. We take care of babies. When you're off to go to school, you go to school. Then we're also going to do an amusement park in future. Then the woman was like, no, madam, come. From CSC, they call me. Come and take your paper. You made a mistake. It's supposed to be nursery, crèche, nursery, primary, secondary, university. That's how they do it.
Not amusement park.
And she put it to me, that's how they do it. I said, that's fine. I know. I'm aware. That's how I don't want to do that way. This is what I want to do. How? The woman was like, how? And people are making money. People are setting up school, making money. And you are here, you want to be doing this. Which one is amusement park? What do you mean by that? Just go and change this thing. If you don't know how to do it, I will give you the paper, you can change it. I said, ma, that is not the problem. The problem is that this is what I want to do. She said, okay, I'll call your guy, I'll tell him, this is what the wife wants to do. No problem. She took it, she was not happy, but that was it. It took her time. At the end of the day, I was registered and I kept it there. I have no idea how much amusement park will cost. I have no idea how it will come, but I've registered it. I put them together. Now, we started off the crèche. That was 2006. Yeah, 2007. Those things I saw in Germany keep playing in my mind. Yeah. And then there was nothing in Port Harcourt. It was just Mr. Biggs. So I was like, every Christmas, I want to go out with my children. You go, I'll cook because I like cooking actually. I like cooking, I'll cook. I'll invite people to come and eat. If you don't come and eat, I'll be angry with you. I'll invite people to come and eat. When you eat finish, you go. Then you can go out anywhere. So I was looking out for a way to, we can go. But those days, Mr. Biggs used to have small toys, slide, children can use. But for me, that was not what I was looking for. But that was what we have then. So we keep going. And then after I will ask me, they say, okay, go to Torres Beach. You know Torres Beach now? Town.
Yes, I know.
It's okay, that we should go there. There's some things happening there. So when I go there with all the excitement and things that happen, I saw people bought horse and NTA. Was what was happening. Okay? So they'll come and tell you, come and, ride the horse and say hello to viewers, this, that. We did it that year. I said, God, is it how we're going to do? What's going on? Nobody is coming. Nothing is happening here.
No excitement for children.
Nothing. I keep saying, what is going on? Nobody's even thinking about the children in this town. So by 2007, the team came. I was like, oh my God, what do? I just opened a crèche. I don't know if my husband will allow me to do anything again because it's just like 1 year. So I met a friend that she's already into parties, house parties. She has a bouncy castle. She do, party shops and all that. I approached her, I said, babe, so I have an idea. We need to do family fun fair for children, especially for children, but they'll come with their parents and all that. So she said, which one is family fun? I said, yes. Don't worry, I have the whole idea. I can do it. I'll set it up for you. You have a bouncy castle. Now you have one. We can hire two. Another one. Then you have costumes, Bunny, meaning the
all the
Mickey Mouse
characters
and all that. So I said, okay, you can bring them. Then since you're already into this, then cook. So because people come there, they will eat. So cook, bring your minerals, your drinks to the place so people can see things to buy. Then you have your DJ. Just let's get this done. I want children to have fun. So she was like, Ifeoma, this thing you're saying, okay, I'm going to the village. We'll have burial. So I'll come back next week. So we'll talk. I said, okay, please discuss with your husband. It's not about you. Just discuss with your husband. Don't pay me. Don't worry about me. Just I want to do it because I want children to have fun. So she said, okay. And I waited for her like 1 week. I didn't see her. She didn't call me. 2 weeks. The next week, I start calling her. I said, guy, what's going on? I have fun. Are you back? She said she's not back. I said, okay, fine. So have you discussed with your husband? She said, no. So what are we going to do? Look at this. Already that was November, early November of that year. I said, there is no time. This now I'm talking about is December 25th, and we don't have time. You need to plan, make advertisements so people will know. She said, Ifeoma, okay, when I come back, we need to sit and talk again because I don't really understand. I said, okay, I'm waiting. I waited for her 3 weeks. She came back, she didn't call me. I went to her shop again. I said, what's going on? It's like, you don't understand. She said, that she's busy. There's something that she had not even discussed with her husband. So I was like, are you not living with him? You need to go to the village with him. He said, yes. If we don't stay in one room, I don't understand. She'll keep giving me. And this was my words, as in the way I put it. Because I can't believe she had not come up with yes or no. That is the highest thing. Do you get?
Yes.
And she keep. So at the end of the day, I thought myself, this woman does not have the picture. So what do I do? Do I let this thing go? Because I was afraid, I don't know if my husband will accept it. That because already I done a lot of investment already. So which was, work on the process. So I thought to myself, okay, fine. Let me even go and do research. Let me go and check out the venue. Check out how much this thing will cost. Check out things. Then I will know before I'll know whether if it's what he can show that or not. Let me not just keep quiet. I set out, drop the kids off to school, start going around. I told myself, I need a school field to start up this. I said, okay, GRA should be the best because if I don't do it in GRA, those people cannot be able to pay. So what I did was to go going around GRA. I first of all enter, what's it called? The school beside Polo Club, Amide.
Yes.
Government school, Amide, yeah. I went there. I met the principal and she was like, no, they don't do such. What they do is, what they use their field to do is weddings, paid events, not event people will come and pay at the gate to enter. I said, okay, that's fine, no problem. As I was coming out from the school, next was Polo Club. I said, oh, look at this space. Wow, I've not been here before. What do I do? I stopped at the gate. The man said, are you a member? I said, no, I've not been here. I want to see the manager or the co-president. I don't know who is their hierarchy. I want to see the highest person. Are you a member? No. So how do you want to see president? I said, I have some proposal. It's okay. Now you are lucky. The man just see his guy just came in for lunch. I said, oh, that's fine. I said, I went there. I filled forms and normal protocol. I went there. I saw the man. They were like, madam, what can we do for you? I said, okay, I want to do a family fun fair. I want children to have fun. I want to use the space on 25th December. Just put up something for the children to have. I want to know the cost. The man called one phone number, one big amount. I just smiled. I said, thank you very much, sir. I think I'm in the wrong place. I can't make it. The man said, no, madam, don't go. Where are you going? I said, yes. This is not what I was looking for.
Exactly.
Let me go and look for school field. The man said, no, that's not the way. Madam, come. Go and meet the secretary. I went there. The secretary said, okay, madam, let me understand. Tell me what you want to do. I repeated myself again. He said, okay, fine. Go and do a proposal. Put it that we are doing the collaboration. Because even the club supposed to be doing something like this. In fact, the president said, how come we have not thought about this? It's even a way of reaching out to the society. Okay, madam, we can work with you. Put up a proposal in collaboration with Polo Club. You come back, tell us what you have, then we'll start. Oh my God. I was so happy. I ran out, do some calculations, how much I think it can go for. I put it down. I went to the shop, asked how much they rent Bunny, bouncy castles, train ride. I put it down. I said, okay, that's not too bad though. My husband was not in country then. I said, okay, time was against me. I said, let me wait for him to come. I said, no, let me call him. I said, let me wait for him to come. I said, no, so let me call him. There's no time. I just called him. I said, I'm back again with another wahala. I want to do family fun fair for the children. I want children to have fun on 25th December. He said, where? I said, I went to Polo Club yesterday. I met the president. Look at what he told me. Also, he's like, I know him, Fingerson. Okay, that's fine. Okay, when I come back, I think we can do that.
Okay, Ifeoma, I think you're frozen for now. I hope you'll unfreeze shortly, but what I hear you saying is that, okay, yeah, you've unfrozen now. Fantastic. Yeah. Okay. You froze for a minute. I think you're frozen again. Oh, there you
sorry,
are.
there.
Okay.
Sorry, network.
Yes.
Okay, so that was it. Long story cut short, that was it. I did flyers, everything, blah, blah, blah. I went to Pepperoni Fast Food, then I was telling them, come, let's collab, because I don't cook. Then I want to just focus on my planning and making sure that children are having fun. So I needed some people to come and sell things so they can have fun too. So the man was like, are you sure people can come? I said, sir, I'm sure we can have 100 persons there. At least my children, classmates, the
Exactly.
school, my church people,
Yeah.
my neighbors. I'm sure at least 100. The man said, are you sure you're going to have 100 people? I said, I'm sure of 100, but 200 I'm not sure, but 100 I'm sure, by God's grace. My dear, the man, thank God, he came on board and we started that day. And that was the time Amechi just, he was elected as the governor of Rivers State. On that particular day, that fateful day, the governor just appeared from nowhere. And that was it.
He came to your function?
He came unannounced on my very first outing.
Wow.
And was asking for the organizers, and I came. He was like, no, I mean people that are organizing this. I mean the people that are putting up this event. I said, I'm the one. The ADC said, she's the one. I said, no. He said, no, I mean the organizers. I mean, I'm looking for the organizer of this event. I was just looking. I'm the one. You have to stand up and say, wow, you are the one doing this. I said, yes. They were like, if young people can be doing things, the way you are doing, I'm sure this country will be a better place. I said, okay, thank you. So he came to talk to the children and all that. We took some pictures, and that was it. The field was almost to the brim. As in now, in fact, it was like a government thing. I didn't see it coming. But I did something. Before he came, I didn't know he was coming. I have these Santa Claus gifts I brought for people to go and see Santa, because you pay 500 naira to enter, to make use of the things, then Santa Claus 500 naira. Along the line, my spirit started telling me, start giving those gifts to the children. I said, Ghana must go, very big Ghana must go, food, very big, as in, some of the items there worth 700 naira. Their get ticket was 500 naira. Do you get? And some of the items was 700 naira. The list was 450, the gift I bought. And I was like, how do I do it? My spirit was like, go and give those items free. Give it to the children. I just looked like this. I said, I don't know what my husband will say. I said, okay, I call my workers. Oh yeah, carry all those Santa Claus gifts, start giving to everybody. I said, Mother, I was supposed to use it for Santa Claus. I said, don't worry, just give it out. I didn't even tell my husband, just give it out, just give it out. That's the way it is, just give it out. And they shared the whole gift. People couldn't believe it. People went home smiling, went home, better they came. Do you get? Because you pay 500 naira, you went with a gift that is like 700 naira, 500 naira. You don't have,
wow.
So you lose nothing. So they were so happy and all that. So that was it. After all that, it now becoming a tradition. Every year, 25th, 26th, we do that family fun fair. 25th, 26th, we do that family fun fair. For 9 years, I did that at the Polo Club. Then after 6 years, when we were 6 years, Genesis came on board. He was looking for the woman that normally do program at Polo Club. He wants us to come and set up at their cinema, at the parking slots. I said, okay. He said he was looking for, and I was not aware, but I have a meeting with the client in his office. So we met that day and we discussed, and that was it. So we put up our stuff in Genesis again. From there, People were like, Madam, every time you people are not, where is your space? We need your space. Where are you putting up? Where are you putting up? I said, we don't have land for now, because every time I'll go all over GRA looking for land, no way. They say this one is not available, that one is not available. The person doesn't want to lease it. The person doesn't want to rent it. So I was like, what do I do? So I just keep, managing that my fun fair, doing house parties and all that and all that. Then 2010, 2011, I did some jobs with Total, this, that. After, those days they pay check. After a while, by January, I paid in all the checks to the bank. By January, ended, the thing downloaded, and I have a lot of money. I said, how can I have such amount of money? What happened? How did it come about? Where did I get this money? I have to go to the bank, because then there was no online stuff. I went and said, please, can I have my details? I don't know how all this money came into my account. I want to know what's going on. So the nurse said, Madam, you paid in social check, you paid in this, you paid in that. I said, okay, that's fine. So actually it's my money. I made this money. I went to my husband. I said, see, I've clarified, this is the money, this is how it happens and all that. He said, okay, that's fine. Since they've confirmed that it's the money, there's no problem. So just go and change your car. I said, change my car, how? He said, go and change your car now. I said, why? What am I doing with car? This one I'm using is not good. He said, okay, what do you want to do with the money? If you keep it, you start taking it, want it to go. So you need to invest it somewhere. I said, hey, and I don't have a land for my business. So how can I go and buy a car? I don't have a land. And I'm using a car. And I have a car that is working, AC, everything is intact. And you want me to go and change it? I said, I'm not to. So they were like, okay, so what do you want to do? I said, don't worry, I know what to do. I went online. I googled. I talked to people that normally supply me things. And all. I told them, I don't want bouncing castles again. I don't want train ride again, because I have a lot. So what I want is some things that I can still use, I can still hire out, but not too big. That I'll take a little, forklift and all that to carry. The man said, okay, that will help me. So they now send me some pictures and show me some things. I said, okay, that's fine. By the time the thing arrived, my sister, it now happens that I have to cast to pull them. It's not something you can move again.
Yeah.
So my mother, like, you don't have a space, you don't have land, you are buying equipment. Look at everywhere. Because my neighbor equipment is there. Genesis there. Eleka here, the warehouse to this one. I have a lot. So my husband was not happy. He said, look, you keep buying, you don't have. I'm everywhere. So what do you want to do with all these things? What's going on? I said, don't worry. The land will come, don't worry. He said, but you have not seen the land. So what do we do now? The containers arrive. Said, let's clear it first. Let's clear it first and stay. We cleared everything. So I was like, what do I do? Let's go and pay for a space and put in there. Just wait. Everything will be fine. Just calm down. I know how you just wait. My sister, there's a guy that I did a job for some years. He was owing me 40,000. The man disappeared. Then when this equipment arrived, the man now showed up, was begging me I should forgive him. I said, I don't have any problem. You are owing me, I know. Then why didn't you pick my call? Why didn't you tell me, Madam, I don't have? I'm just, ignoring my calls and all that. I don't have them. I've moved on. For how long now? I've moved on. The man said, Madam, I have good news for you. I said, what happened? Madam, I have a land for you. I said, which land? For your work, where you want to do your amusement park, I have a land for you. I said, I beg. I don't need you, because already I don't trust him, because I felt I can't trust him again. Do you understand?
Yes.
So I wasn't serious. I can't bank on him. So the man keep following me. I even went to Enugu for an event planner. He called me like tomorrow, as in every day. Madam, come back. I saw a land for you. When I came back, I didn't even go to meet him, because I don't believe in him again. He keep pushing. He keep following me up. So that fateful day, I was going to school and I said, okay, I'm here. Meet me up in Genesis. Well, let's go and see the land. Let me rest so that you rest too. So he entered my car. We went to this place. Wow. When I saw the place, I said, wow. So this place exists.
You couldn't believe it.
So what's going on? I can't believe it. I just kneeled down. It was bushy. I just kneeled down in front of that road that day. And I was declared, I said, Father, Lord, I don't know how you do it, but this is the land. I don't know how it will come, but this is the land. How it will happen, I have no idea. This is the land. These are my words that day. The man supported me. Yes, Madam, I like your spirit. Thank you very much. God has heard you. Don't worry. Just go and do your complimentary card. This is your office. Blah, blah, blah. I said, don't worry. This is the land. And I left. I called my husband. So now the equipment will come up. I have seen the land. He said, okay, no problem. So we now enter the process. At the end of the day, the equipment that he was angry, he asked me to go and buy a car. I invested there, and the equipment arrived. The man that was owing me for some years, God used him
Turned up.
to give me a land.
Yes.
Do you get? At the end of the day, the whole team matched together. So I didn't sit down to get this land. This is how it worked. So at the end of the day, everything worked together for good for those that believed according to the Bible. So that was how.
Amen.
Yes, exactly. Amen. So that was how
Amen.
Garden City Museum Park came to play. Then we start the journey. That is it.
Yes. Thank you. You've really taken us through, and we've actually made up for the time that we lost by not having you at the beginning. So I want to thank you very much. I want to ask you two more questions. One of them is, what is your superpower? I'd like you to just keep that one and answer that one last. But what's the immediate question I would like you to answer is, how big is this vision going to be? This Garden City Amusement Park. How big is it?
It's as big as, I don't know if you have, like I mentioned before, Europa Park.
Okay.
As big as, because this place I am now, for me, I call it an office. Because the vision, the whole thing is not clear yet. People are saying, oh, you have done well. I say, I've not done anything. No. This will I say 20% or 30% of what I want to do.
You just started.
At the park at the moment. I just started. Do you get? So the vision is very big, because I'm going to have a holiday inn or holiday resort where family can travel. You get? You travel with your family. You know, you lodge in there. You want to cook, you cook. If you want the place to, supply food to you, no problem. Then at the evening, or when the children want to play, they go to the park section. There will be waterfront, a whole lot. Total park, as in Europa Park. That's my ideal park. I always want to, and I have a way I want to partition it, and all that. So it's going to be fantastic by God's grace.
So I'd just like to reflect the things that I've heard from you, and I'm really excited. Like, it starts with an idea. Everything starts with an idea, and you must be passionate about your idea. Think big. Think big. Think as big. In fact, for me, if my dream
don't limit yourself.
Don't limit yourself. If my dream doesn't scare me, then to me it's just something that everybody else can do. Persevere, no matter what. You meet obstacles and hurdles. Yes.
Oh yeah, plenty. Yes. I can't. If I start it won't close. A lot, but I don't see. Yes, I met somebody somewhere. Sorry, and they were talking. They were like, this woman, she doesn't give up. I don't see failure. I always, except when God will say, no, this will not. I always
want to.
People say, pastors are the one that hear from God. No, it's not true. We all too hear from God. It's only when you pay attention. Except when God will say, don't do this. Yes, but as far as Ifeoma is concerned, I don't see any obstacle. I don't see limitations. I don't see failure. All I know is that it will work once you put your trust in God and set your goals right and keep moving.
Keep moving.
They will come.
Keep moving.
Keep moving. They will come. Don't wait. Keep moving. No problem. Keep moving. That is me. When people that know me say, no problem. All will be well. Let's keep pushing it, and it will work.
And then go alone. Go alone. The story you said about your friend, and I'm sure right now she's kicking herself that she didn't come in. But hey, that's how it was meant to be.
The first outing, when she had Amechi came, she was angry. She now started saying, this is what we are supposed to do together. That Ifeoma now, that next thing she saw, I said, but I was following you for 3 months. This was my idea. You have no idea. I came up with this, but I didn't know I can do it. Because I felt it's not my line. It's your line. Let me help you to do it. Because I felt you are my friend. I sold the idea to you. But you didn't. For 3 weeks. I was following you. Went to the village. You came back. You didn't call me. For 3 weeks. I was waiting.
So don't be afraid to go alone.
She was angry at a point.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I'm sure she's recovered from. I said, I'm telling people, don't be afraid to go alone. You know,
Yes,
don't be
don't be
afraid
afraid
to
to
go
go
alone.
alone.
You know, it can be
Yeah.
a lonely path, but if it's your path, you will definitely get there.
It will
Because
work.
and when you
It
succeed,
will work. Yeah.
success loves company. Success loves company.
Yeah. Exactly. Everybody wants to associate with you and all that.
Yeah, yes, yes. So,
Mm.
what is your superpower?
I don't have a superpower. My superpower is Psalm 23, verse 4. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil. That's my power. It keeps me going. I've passed a lot. As in, all this, I just brief you now. If I detail it, you won't believe it. But this verse keep me going. Lord, keep me going because I don't have understanding. This particular verse I come across it when I was in university. It was something that happened. It's that helped. That particular verse saw me through. I was gripped with fears, unnecessary fears. I didn't even know when the thing came from. I'll be in my house. I look at my house want to fall. Imagination, a lot of things was happening. Only me can
Vain
see it. I
imagination.
couldn't believe
Yeah,
it. You get, I was like, what is
yeah.
going on? And it's important to know the word, to listen to the, because I've been hearing the word before then. So when the whole thing came, I met one or two pastors. They couldn't help me. They say, madam, this. When I speak, oh my God, I speak like this, I speak blood. I don't know where all this was coming from. Fear. And I went, he said, go to church, go to pastor. They couldn't help me. My spirit told me, Psalm 23, verse 4, even though I speak blood,
I walk
I
through.
won't
Yeah,
die. Even though I seek hurdles, it won't stop me. Even though they said no to me, I will move on. Even though nobody's out to help me. Because sometimes
you
there's some
move up.
challenges, nobody.
Yeah,
Even sometimes
yeah.
in the family, you have some issues and nothing. But that verse kept me going. So even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil. That is my superpower. And I thank God for giving it to
Thank you.
me from day one.
Yes. So be fearless. Have your faith in
Yeah,
something bigger than you. That have your faith
yeah.
in something big, not in men.
So the amusement park, you can't start amusement park just like that because it's capital intensive, except
Oh
you're a
no, you can't.
government or you're a politician or you have a way of you're getting money. All this is money. I just innovated
Or you
to
have the heart.
adults. We started with the children.
Children,
I have the
yes.
heart.
You
Thank
have the
you.
heart.
Thank you.
Yes, you have the
That's
heart.
one thing.
Yes.
That's one thing. You have the money, but you don't have the heart to take the risk.
Heart. Oh yes.
I'm a risk taker. I can take the risk anytime. If I've used my money to go and buy my car, my husband say, go to Costa Rica and change your car. I don't think I'll have an amusement park.
You have been driving a fine
That's the
car,
truth.
and maybe you'll be
Yeah,
cooking just an Ambra kitchen now.
probably. Do you understand? I don't think I'll have an amusement park. He told me, as in, go and change your car. I said, I can't change my car. This car is okay. I need a place for my work. And I reinvested that money. Even though the money could not pay for the rides, I begged him to help me and complete it. So he has been a very strong support. I can't take it away from him. He has been the backbone. He has been doing everything. He has been supporting me financially, spiritually. In fact, my spiritual father, everything I need to know, he has been there. So I also give him that, accolade.
We thank him too, Mr. Bono. We thank you. We thank you for
Yeah, we
supporting this
thank him.
woman. And we thank
Yeah,
everybody who's been with you on this
honestly, because
journey.
without his support, I can't do anything. Yeah, because some people have a good idea, but probably their husband may not buy into it. Do you get?
Yeah.
So some of them
And
couldn't
that
do
can hold,
much.
it can hold you
So
back. Yes, it can hold you back.
good, but my case is the other way around. So God is faithful. And I thank God for, doing that. It's not by His power, it's by His God's grace. I keep saying it. Whatever happens, it's not that I'm the one doing it. It's God that put all these ideas. It's God that helped me to pull through. Without Him, I can't do what I'm doing. It's as simple as that. Even in this old journey, the people have been owing me. Some people owe me, they're still owing. And I'll see them, they will do as if they did not see me. I just look at them, I will laugh. I say, no problem. At the due time, they will pay.
It will come to pass at the right time. Ifeoma, thank you so much.
Amen.
We've
Thank you for
spoken.
having me.
We've spoken so much and so long. Unfortunately, I didn't see the questions scrolling through, but I'm sure afterwards we'll go and look at the questions and then we will answer
Okay.
them. But I thank you. You've given us so many ideas, and I think the people who are the entrepreneurs and the people who are in the corporate sector, you've given ideas that anybody can use to get ahead
To start up.
in their
Yeah,
life.
to
Yes,
start
to
up.
start up
Yeah.
and move on and scale.
I keep telling people, whatever it is, start up. You don't look at, you don't think about where is the money. Just start the little you can. Start somewhere.
Yes.
Make that post, make that call that person.
Yes.
Leave your house, leave your office, go and meet that person, discuss with people, network, talk to people. This is what I want to write people. Don't give them the full load down. Just, highlight it more and hear. Because
Thank
if
you
that my
very
friend
much.
actually brought the idea, I don't know what would have happened anyway. I don't know what would have happened anyway.
You can't tell. I believe God works in mysterious ways and
exactly
performs His wonders. So
good,
no problem about
good.
that.
Yes.
No problem about that. So thank you very much for being part of our Business Toolbox edition. This is a special edition that we put in July, based on the questions that we asked, and when people look at people like you, perhaps, and think it's magic, they need to realize that it's hard work and that there are times when you've been alone, and you didn't know where to turn to next. So I hope people are encouraged. I have been encouraged. I know that the connections that you have made in life, we didn't talk about that much, but knowing you, I know the way you approach, a little bit about the way you approach people, and it's not brash, it's not hard, it's just like, okay, if you can do it here, we'll move on, but I'll keep you as a friend. And that's a very important part of networking. I thank you so much. I thank you, Ifeoma. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you for having me. Okay. And I hope this will go a long way to help so many people out there not to be scared of their dreams. I know I'm going to. I want the kids to have fun. That has been there. Oh, we didn't mention much about the spelling bee. We didn't mention that because of time.
We lost time, but I mean, just from your passion for kids, look at how many things came out just from your passion for kids and wanting kids to have more.
And that spelling bee was just for me to reach. I want to give back to them. I want to give them money. I want to encourage them because I believe you can. That's the way you mold your child. I believe you can get them right. So that's why I started from primary school. Even people are telling me do secondary. I said, don't worry. This is where you get it right. It's not about the money.
Yes.
Do you get? So I want to give them back. I want to give to the child. Remember the first time we did that? It was not easy. We have like something persons that children that registered, and this particular girl had no school fees, and she has been out from school for like 3 weeks before the whole thing. She came, she won. So that my money paid for the school fees. That money we gave her paid her school fees. I have the video. I watched it the other day. I said, this is the thing. This is what I want.
That's what
the other one,
a
secular. Yeah, a secular from Akwa Ibom came to visit the mom in River State here. She saw the flyer. She registered. During the time the mom, brought her here, she did, and she won. So it's not about Port Harcourt. So people, register from all, different states. That secular girl, she won again outside state, 100K. Then, she went home with it. I'm telling you.
Thank you for throwing that pebble in the pool. Thank you for throwing that pebble because the ripples are growing, and then we will continue to watch you and see you grow, and be here to document your growth and support you as we can. I'd like to thank everybody. Yes.
Thank you.
Everybody who's tuned in to us today. Thank you so much for being unplugged with us.
Thank you, everyone.
Ifeoma Egbuonu and Julia Jackson Consulting. Thank you. We loved you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Julia Jack. I appreciate this opportunity. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Thank you very much. See you. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.